turn to you, Sean Fleming. They're saying all reasonable people accept the need for the overall shape of this part of the budget. Do you?
I think all reasonable people understand that we have to cut the budget deficit, but really the issue at play is how you do that. And we've said to the government today and over the last number of weeks, you have choices to make. And today the government chose yet again to place the burden of the cuts on low-income people, middle-income people. They've obviously targeted payments to children and to families. They've equally targeted the whole area of education. And in a spectacular U-turn, having given cast iron assurances to the students of this country, they've hiked up the registration grant. They've ended a lot of grant aid to postgraduate education, cut the capitation grant to schools, things that are really going to bite hard.
But on the other hand, they will be able to point to the fact that basic social welfare payments are maintained, no change in the pupil-teacher ratio in the main and so on.
Well, they've put this line across that they haven't touched social welfare, that it was ring-fenced. That's not the case. The one-parent payment has been cut. Disability allowances for young people with disabilities of 16 and 17 have been abolished, and the job seekers allowance has also been reduced. And you know, for politicians, these cuts might seem marginal, but for people who are struggling in the here and now, those are big body blows.
Very briefly, did that strategy of putting up straw men, did that work, do you think?
Well, that clearly was their strategy, and they put the hard crossways in people the length and breadth of the country. But today really was about the fact they've showed their hand now. They're Féin and fall light. It's exactly the same strategy that was so disastrously played out in the last government. It didn't work then, it won't work now. We need people back at work, and they should have protected the spending power and the standard of living of people on low and middle incomes. They failed to do that today.
Lou McDonald of Sinn Féin.